and welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. Today we are just doing a quick get ready with me with all products that I already have. Nothing, almost nothing is new. I think I do have a couple few things that are not new, but that I haven't used in a video before. So I just thought we would get ready and play with some makeup. So one of the things that I did want to play with is some Sydney Grace eyeshadows. So these are the ones that I have, and I'm going to use a few of these to create an eye look. I have not used my Sydney Grace eyeshadows on video before, so I wanted to do that because they are amazing shadows, and I just ordered just a few more. I'm going to have to get a bigger holder because they had a sale and I couldn't resist. So I thought we could play with some of those today. So to start with, I am going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter as my primer today. So I have shade 4. She just recently came out with some additional shades, and one of the shades was 4.5. This doesn't give much color. It's just kind of like a pretty glow to my face. So I don't necessarily think that I need a darker color. I'm going to blend this in with my Marc Jacobs Face 2 brush, which is the brush I'll use for my foundation today. But yeah, it doesn't give any color really. So I think you could get, I mean, any shade really. I think I could go lighter or darker, but it just gives a nice glow. And I'm going to be using a matte foundation. So I thought this would be a nice primer to use underneath my foundation. I really do like it, and I haven't picked it up in a while. All right, so that is blended in. You can see how my face is just like beaming. I love it. It's so pretty. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Peau Radiant Fluid Foundation Matte. Peau is, I saw some kind of like sneak peeks that they're going to be coming out with a new foundation. So I'm very curious about that. I really like this foundation. It looks really good on my skin. This does have a fragrance, but again, I don't mind fragrances, and it's not one that sticks around, so I'm okay with it. I forgot to mention, I am in shade, I think it's 020. Yes, 020. And I do think that that is a pretty good shade match for me. I could possibly be a little bit darker. I don't think, and I put way too much on my forehead there, but I don't think I'll be able to use this color in the summer. So I'm just going to blend that out because I put way too much. So maybe, I'm not sure when this new foundation is scheduled to come out. I haven't looked that closely at it because this foundation is brand new. I mean, I just picked it up at the end of December. But maybe I could try that one in my summer color because I do really like this foundation, and I really do like the Peau products. The ones that I've tried. I've tried some of the skincare, and then the foundation and the concealer. So I definitely want to try more from the brand. I haven't got there yet. I've got quite a bit of makeup as it is that I need to kind of play with. All right, so I think that's pretty blended in, and I can still see the Hollywood Flawless Filter just kind of like coming through. It's really, really pretty. It was one of the very first products that I ever got from Charlotte Tilbury was the Hollywood Flawless Filter. It was kind of like one of those products where it's like, what do I want to try first from this brand? And everyone said that this was amazing and that you had to have it. So I really like it, and they were right. So for concealer today, I'm going to use just the Clé de Peau, the concealer, and this is shade Beige. So I'm just gonna put this under my eyes. I've got this little blemish down here, and I'm not mad about it. I used one of the new cleansing products that I got from Beautylish. It's like a pore cleansing wash. It's like an AHA pore cleansing, whatever. And right after I used it, I had this blemish. I was like, this is good. It's like taking all the dirt and stuff out of my pores. So I'm going to use it again. I haven't used it since this nice little friend popped up, but I'm going to use it again and see if I can. I don't know. I don't want zits, but I want all the dirt and stuff to come out of my pores so that they get smaller. So I wasn't mad because I know it'll go away. All right, so there is the foundation and concealer. I went ahead and just took some of the concealer up on my eyeshadow, up on my eyelids today. That is what I'll use as the primer for my eyes. But this is the foundation and the concealer on the face. I love it. I love this foundation. I really, really, really like it. I've been reaching for it a lot lately, and it's just because my skin looks so good when I wear it. All right, so now we're going to go in with some powder. I'm going to use the By Terry Hyaluronic Tinted powder. I wear shade 200 Natural. I'm going to use quite a few By Terry face products today. I got out the Brightening CC palette to use. This is one of my favorites. I really, really like it a lot. So I thought, well, let's bring it out. It is a miserable day here in Chicago, so we're going to try that. This powder is really nice. It's not very drying. It's really, really nice. It gives nice, it keeps my oils in without making my face look matte and dry and cakey. I don't need a lot though, because this is a matte foundation, but I do need some just to kind of keep everything there. All right, and then I went in with this was my Mer Powder Brush to blend this all in. Bronzer. I didn't think about bronzer. I didn't get anything out. Let's see. What do I reach for and pick up first? Gucci. That'll work. So this is shade 2. We're going to use my Tom Ford bronzer brush. Swirl it around and just buff that in. This is such a nice bronzer. It really just blends nicely into the cheeks. I have 2. There's no way I'm going to finish either one because you get quite a bit of product. All right, so now I'm going to just buff this out a little bit before I go in with my highlighter and blush. All right, so for highlighter and blush, I'm going to use the Brightening CC palette. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Sonia G Inochige brush, which is what I really like to use for highlighter, and I'm just going to swirl it around here in the highlight. That's a lot. And then just place it on my brow bone. Now I know if you watched my videos before, I've said that this palette has a smell. And it has a very fragrant smell. It smells like roses. It is beautiful. And I think that's one of the reasons I love this palette is because when I place it on, my face just smells like roses. I absolutely love it. If you don't like roses or you don't like fragrance, you wouldn't you wouldn't like this, but I love it. I just love it. I'm going to take my Chikuhodo cheek brush and I mixed the two pinks. And then I'm just going to place it on. And this palette, I mean, it's exactly what it says it is. It is a brightening, like illuminating palette. I love it. It's one of my favorite. I mean, this is one of my favorite palettes. It is beautiful. So I'm just taking a powder brush just to kind of blend that together. Okay. That's it. That's how quick that was. I like it. All right, so now let's get into these shadows. So I don't know the names of them. I'm going to have to pick them up to tell you the names. But I'm going to start with a matte, and it is called Cool Brown. So I'm going to take that in my crease. I'm going to use the Sonia G Classic Crease. And just place it in the crease. These shadows are pigmented. They're beautiful. And they are not expensive. They are just great. So I'm taking this all across the crease and a little bit above the crease. I'm going in with just a little bit more, but not much. I just kind of picked up some of the excess powder that was in the pan. Okay. Love it. Now I'm going to go in with a darker shimmer shade, and it is called Frosted Morning. And for that, I'm going to take the Sonia G Mini Booster. And I'm just taking this on the outer corner. These shimmers, the pressed powder shimmers, are so pretty. All right, so now I'm going to go in on all over my lid, and I'm going to take a rose gold color. It is called Blondie. To do that, I'm going to use a Sonia G Worker Pro. I mean, look at that. So pretty. I don't have a single shadow in my collection that blends like this when you put it on. I mean, these are fabulous. All right, now I'm going to just take a blending brush. I'm going to use the Sonia G Blender Pro. No, I'm not adding any additional product. I'm just going to go in and blend these shades together. Or blend this, the shade Blondie. Blend it up and over. I'm in love. Love, love, love. I was going to add another color, but I don't even think I have to. I'm going to take the mini booster and go back into that dark shade and very lightly just add a little bit more to the outer corner. All right, there they are. I will swatch these on my hand for you so you can see just how pretty they are. So there they are swatched. This was the matte, and then the darker shade that I used in the corner, and then the shimmer all over the lid. So pretty. All right, now to line my eyes. No surprise, I'm going to use the Tom Ford eye defining pen. I don't really use anything else. I have several other eyeshadows. I mean, lip liner. I have several other eyeliners, but this is the only one that I pick up because it's so easy. So I'm going to line my eyes and I'll be right back. For mascara today, I'm going to be using Gucci. So it's been a while since I used this one, so we're going to use it. All right, so mascara is on. Now we're going to line my lips. We are going to take the Chantecaille lip liner. Now this is new. This is new. I don't believe I've ever used it on camera. I just got it. And this is the shade Tone. So there it is swatched. Let's see how it looks. I don't think I've ever used this, period. Now we are going to take one of my new Pat McGrath Labs lipsticks. This is shade Skinsane. And there it is swatched up against the lip liner. I think that's a good match. So this is the Blitztrance lipstick line. It's not a matte formula. It sits very nice on the lips. I like it a lot. But I have like a gazillion of these lip glosses from Pat McGrath Labs, so I'm going to use it. So today I'm using shade Flesh Fantasy, I believe is what it is called. Pat McGrath Labs, her new launch or whatever came out on Friday, and I ordered the whole entire set. I knew that I wanted the mothership because I don't have it. And I don't know what happened. So expect that video to come soon. Or not soon, because I heard that her shipping is awful. I haven't purchased anything on like the launch day. So I can't speak for that. Everything that I've ordered after the fact, you know, way after the release. And I've never had an issue with shipping. Shipping has always been super fast. But this time I ordered on launch day, and I remember hearing horror stories. So it'll be interesting to see how quickly it comes. But I mean, I have plenty of other makeup to keep me company while I wait. So I'm really not in any rush. All right, so that is the lips. I really like it. And this completes today's look, you guys. Thank you so much for following along with me. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. It does help out my channel a lot, and I do appreciate it. I'm very curious to hear if you guys have tried any of these products. what you think of them. Have you tried these Sydney Grace eyeshadows? They are phenomenal, and I would love to hear if you've tried them, what palettes you've tried, what shade you guys like. So I'm very curious to hear. And again, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day.